this time, and at least let us get the justice movement starting, and let's see how, you know, we go from there. And luckily it worked, because as at the time before I came out to do the live, I called my lawyer and I said, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to say. I need to know all the right people that are going to be involved, the people that we need to get to, you know, because it's not just you coming out and talk, it's you making, you know, legal what is going on and being able to know how to go for it, you know. So my lawyer like advised me, okay, this is how we're going to go about it, this is who we're going to talk to, this is who we're going to write to, this is what we're going to do. And I like, okay, fine, can I have all the names of people that we have to write to, the organizations that we have to write to, and how we're going to go. So I took an advice from my legal team, because he also had to get his other legal team on board. We had a discussion about it, you know, as at when I posted that I was going to come live that day. I think I announced it before coming live. I had, you know, a better conversation with my NGO board, with, you know, with my legal teams, and we went back and forth. So me coming out to do live, because I knew that there was going to be a movement, I knew that we're going to take it further beyond just coming out live to do a video and just, you know, vent our grievances. So I did that, and then after that we went forth to, you know, pursuing, and it was good, because they responded. Every single department responded. Even as I'm talking to you right now, we also wrote to Abuja, and they've requested, you know, that we come over now, right? They've requested. I'm going to withhold the name of the office that requested that we come over, but trust me, everybody's so discouraged right now because of all this back and forth that is going on, all these different analyses that is going on. I heard someone say, for instance, I told Wunmi to destroy the camera, or the camera was being destroyed, or CCTV camera or something, and I'm like, I don't even I have heard so many stories that I'm like, I hear one today, I hear another one tomorrow, and everything is discouraging. But I am not discouraged. But I am not going to come on social media and be going back and forth. Do you understand? Because going back and forth on social media is not what is going to give Mohbad any justice, or is not going to give or implement the kind of justice that we want, so that other young ones can also be protected. Going back and forth on social media is not going to do that. It's following the due process, following the due law, following the right things, do it the right way. That is how we are going to get justice for Mohbad. And like a lot of people saying, oh, I'm supporting Wunmi, and blah, 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 blah. I cannot come out and castigate her if the law has not found her guilty yet. She's not part of the 5 suspects that they picked initially. When all the videos that were sent to me, even the one that the said video that Wunmi said she recorded Mohbad when he was saying, if anyone kills me, old Wunmi, that video, I think I even sent it to them multiple times. When they asked for the list of names that we felt should be interrogated based on all the evidence that we've sent, I thought Wunmi's name is like number 1 or 2 there on that list that we forwarded to them. And they kept calling her for interrogation. So I cannot do police work. We can only just take our issues to them and insist that they please, you know, enforce it or look into it. But we cannot do their jobs for them. They would do their jobs by themselves. And the exhuming happened. They took him for to take all the samples that they need in his body for autopsy, and they've done that. Even if they want to do a DNA, what they would use for the DNA, they already should have it, because they would have taken out so many things from his body. Do you understand that they can use? So his remains are just there. And because when I did the live, we insisted that we're going to be very transparent about everything and see to it that he gets a befitting burial. And when one of the senators flew in from Abuja with Tonto, we had a brief meeting, and he said, and one of the meetings that we had that I and Tonto laid on the table was, we would please want to give this boy a befitting burial. You know, we don't even want the father or the mother or the money that was donated for the boy. We don't want them to touch it at all. We want us to do it, give him a befitting. I would appreciate if the government can, get involved, so that he gets a befit. And they said yes. Oh yes, it's a good thing. He's going to take this back, to Abuja. He said the president is interested. Everybody's interested to know exactly what happened. They're going to take it back to Abuja. They're going to make sure that they give him a befitting burial and everything like that. And we said it there that we're going to make it transparent, we're going to make it open. And that was why Tonto flew down with Sister Fumi, and we invited Mohbad's cousin, and I think one of his uncles also came along with him, so that we can handle everything to the family, which we did. Because when we got there, after the CEO of Ebony Vault, said everything he had to say, he handed everything to his manager, and I told the manager, please hand everything over to Mohbad's family. All the documents and papers and everything was handed over. They said they were going to give us a free casket. They said they were going to, the hall where they're going to have a little service for him before laying him to rest was going to be given to us for free. The flowers that we're going to go with are going to be given for free. The carriage, because we requested that there was going to be a carriage, it will be given for free. Everything will be given for free. And then where he's actually going to be laid to rest, finally, they gave us a 3 million naira discount on it. And Tonto was like, okay, for them to know that we are serious, that we just did not come here to just make inquiries and go away, she deposited a 1 million naira, because she actually wanted to pay for the caskets, as her own support. She deposited it, and then we left. We handed everything, the phone numbers, the contact, everything, to Mohbad's cousin and the uncle that came with him, and we left. And even when they called me from Ebony Casket, I said they will be discussing with them. But if anyone wants to contribute anything towards that, they will find out how they want to do that, because we don't want to get involved with anything monetary. Because I knew that something like this one day might happen, and people might come up and say, oh, they're using it for monetary values. They're trying to get... Number one, my Instagram page is not monetized. Maybe I might choose to now monetize it in January, but as at now, it is not monetized. My TikTok page is not monetized. My Twitter handle is not monetized. My Facebook page is not there. I do not have any social media platform that is monetized, except I decide now that I want to do that. Except I choose now that, okay, I want to do that. When we decided to do the work, if you know from that video, the voice there, the video you're listening to initially, there was a place I said I called different celebrities, people to come on board, let us fight these battles together, everything. I got a lot of message after that video, people saying, oh, they're interested. And I opened this WhatsApp group, and I added so many people there. Even some people I don't know, I added them there. Right? I added them there. Now, we had fans that also wanted to be part of it. We used another phone, opened another WhatsApp group to add all the fans there, because I could not give access to my own personal, numbers. But on my own phone, I added, a lot of our colleagues on that platform from all the entertainment industry. And then we started planning this work. Then I got a call from the then CP telling me that they don't want us to do the work because they feel they're going to hijack it. And then, but we can come to the office and lay down all the complaints, and they will look into it. They already had started. And I said, okay, no problem. And that was why we canceled the work. But obviously, because I had now said a lot of other states had, picked up the date to do their own, peaceful protest. Because we have to follow due process, and we have to follow the law. So we went there, and that was when we, decided that, before canceling it, Obviously, for the peaceful walk, we were supposed to do t-shirts, get security, get first aid in case anything happens, you know. So we were making plans for that. And very few people contributed. We got some stuff, you know, through one of us in the group account was used to collect all this money, and it was written out. So we got the t-shirts, we got this, we got that, and at the end of the day, whatever balance that was left there is 400 and something thousand. It's not even up to 500k. So we said, you know, this 400 and something thousand, let us hold on to it, because you know why, we were supposed to do more, print more t-shirts until we now had to cancel. So we said, you know what, we've printed a lot of t-shirts already, so don't let us print more t-shirts. What we will do is, few of us that are going for the work, we will go for the work, we will share some of the t-shirts, and then we'll take the remaining t-shirts to the candle night, because there was supposed to be a candle night after that. I think a day after or 2 days after, there was supposed to be a candle night. So I was like, we'll take the remaining t-shirts there with the drinks and everything and distribute it at the candle night. So the money left not in my account, but in one of us account was 400 and something thousand. And we said, you know what, since we're eventually still going to give Mohbad a befitting burial, we're going to have to still do some t-shirts and also do some things. That money will not be enough, but at least it will be channeled into that. So that was it. Every money that was contributed for Mohbad's son, Liam, I think I'm right with his name, Liam, Abi, was contributed to Liam's account, which I found out that the mother herself does not even have access to for now. And it was opened by Mohbad's management team. But obviously, they will need the mother's approval to do that. But at that, she also does not have access to the money for now. The few individual people that called on us to say, oh, they wanted to gift Mama Mohbad or Baba Mohbad, do you understand? Their accounts were sent to them. There was no one that came to me to say, please, I want to send money to them. And I say, okay, I take my account, send money. Nope. Once you call me, ask me that you want to send anything, I will either send is who you ask. If you say you want Baba Mohbad's account, I will send his account. If you say you want the mother, I will send the mother. So anyone you ask will send. Nobody in our group collected any form of money. Nobody. Rather, I have spent my money. My lawyers are not free and they are not cheap. For every petition that we wrote, I think I wrote about 10 or 12 petitions, I paid for it. For everything I did on my own, I paid for it. I paid for it. You know, so when they came up with all these funny narratives, I was just like, I was taken aback by it. But it's normal, it's things that happen. And I am not backing down on justice for Mohbad. That is very clear. I get coconut head and I do not back down. But I just chose to know what, you know what? I don't want to join. Thank you. I don't want to join, you know, in all these social media back and forth, you know, apart from Auntie Kem, you know, Auntie Kem is someone that I like to pull her legs once in a while, you know, but apart from that, there's nothing they want to say. If a million and one of them should come up and say, they just ranting. If you want proper justice, you come down and you do the needful. It's that simple. It's not by granting interviews, it's not by talking here, it's not by cursing, it's not by swearing. You think, because I heard one lady saying, back off, we don't want you. Who the hell are you to tell me to back off? Who are you? Who are you to tell me to back off? Nobody can tell me to back down. And I will give an example. When we were doing Mohbad Jesa's case, even Princess could not tell me to back down. When I'm fighting a cause, you cannot tell me to back down. I will not listen to you. If you like, come for my children, come for my man, come for me, I will not back down. But the only reason why we've not been saying anything much about this is because the coroner inquest is going on. And the government, they want that, the police, the lawyers, everybody involved, they want that to happen. So if it's happening, we have to allow them do things the way it's supposed to be at the end of the day. The other cases, I know there's another one in February that is going to happen, you know, they adjourned one to February. So everything is accordingly going well. The autopsy, they said they're not going to, you know, reveal it. You know, they said it's hard, but they don't want to reveal it because there's a coronal inquest going on, you know, so they will, at the appropriate time, they will reveal it. But me coming on social media every day and going back and forth, what's the cost all about? We all have a right to analyze things the way we want. We have all the right to have an opinion. Do you understand? The only thing that I will not join anybody to do is to say, oh, is this person that did it? It's the law that has that right. I don't have a right to say, oh, this is the person that did it. Yes. Sam Larry, for me, I called him out because of the videos that I watched, and I will always be angry with him till tomorrow because mo feel pe àgbàlagbà ni ó dàgbà ó dẹ̀ kó ṣe àwọn kan bó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe. It's the video. If nobody saw the videos, if we did not see the videos and people just came out to say, oh, he bullied him, probably we would not see anything because we don't have evidence. I do not fight a battle without evidence. If I do not see evidence, I will not come out to fight any battle. If we did not see the videos of Baba Jesha molesting that girl, if I posted that video, if we did not see the video of what happened, forget whether I have cameras in my house. Everywhere in my house, I have cameras. I have hidden cameras in my house. You have no right to tell me when or when not to put on and off my camera. So if whatever it is you do in my house, if I be a just table me, to ba wonu le mi to ji eja mi je, ti ba choose lati play eja, ti ba play video mi níbi tó ti jí ẹja mi jẹ, you have no right to tell me I set cameras for you. It's my house. It's my personal space. It's when I come to your house that you can make it an issue. So if there's evidence of a case, we will fight it, and we will fight it to the end. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, and I cannot fault them for not liking me for standing and fighting for justice. But trust me, justice for one is justice for all. I know how many young girls, even boys, that have entered into my DM to say, oh, this is going on. Even there's still so many cases of molestation going on. I've had someone send me a message to say, Auntie Iyabo, Emma Binu, when you were fighting the Baba Jesha, I was part of the people that did not like you. I hated you. Ṣùgbọ́n mi mọ̀ pé iná máa padà jó ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Iná ti jó àwa náà o. Ẹni ẹgbà wá o. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣe fọ́mọ wa. They even sent me a video. I had to quickly delete the video. They sent me a video of a young girl. I think she should be about 6 or 7 months. Tí èèyàn kan bá sùn. To destroy ọmọlọmọ kí má sùn mí. So until lawyer bá jó wa, most times we do not see things. And in Nigeria, we're so sentimental about and passionate, and it's good to be passionate about our celebrities. A lot of people love me no matter what I do, right or wrong. I get it. But it does not take from the fact that something bad happened. And I am not that kind of person that will say, oh, because this person is my brother, because I tell my son every day, do not do something that will put you in trouble, because trust me, I will not support you. And if you come out tomorrow to say, I am no longer your mom because I did not support you, so be it. Deep down in my conscience, did I give you the best training I could? Yes. Did I do everything for you? Yes. As a mother. But you are an adult. Whatever it is that you do now, it's on you and not on me. I have done my part to raise you as a mother. So whatever you do is on you. And that's what I tell my children. I tell my son, I tell my daughter. They know. Even my man, I tell him, you do anything that I don't like, I will come for you. I don't care. That is who I am as a person. When I do something wrong, come for me too. It's fine. I will take it. I am not perfect as a person. We all make mistakes as a person. But we cannot say because this person is our person, when we make mistakes, we need to cover it up and butter it up. No. As a person, we make mistakes. And it's bound and normal for us to make mistakes. So that's just my own take. The twists and turns that people have done, and I would let you know that even before they came out, I think I posted it. If you go and check, I posted it when I think it should be on my Facebook page. I posted it because there's a media person that was called into the group initially, you know, and they said they had to create a lot of distractions, and one of the distractions was to come for people who were like the forefront of the justice for Mohbad, and my name was number one. So even before they started coming for me, I knew they were going to come for me. So when they started coming for me, I was like, oh, okay. I was already told. And I get it. There has to be a lot of distractions. And that was why, even when Baba Mohbad was, you know, telling, I said, I cannot fight any family battle, because we family battles is going to cause a lot of distraction, which is already happening already. When you put your differences aside to fight a cause, what is the motive behind justice for Mohbad? Number one, how did he actually die? What happened to him? That is what we're waiting for, which is the autopsy result that we're waiting for them to read. Now, before the autopsy result, they need to do an open investigation, an open interrogation, right? Apart from the private one they've done, which is the coronal inquest. Bring everybody on board, ask questions, get to the root of the matter, which is going on. So until that happens, we cannot say, oh, this is exactly who killed him. But was he bullied? Was he physically assaulted? Yes. Did we see videos? Yes. Is that part of justice for Mohbad? Yes. Does that mean they are the ones that killed him? No. But is it a crime to physically assault somebody? Yes. Except the law comes out to tell me that it's normal for you to physically assault. There's nothing like Ofadaho. No, it is wrong. Part of justice for Mohbad, the petition that he wrote, he insisted and he claims that his royalty has not been given to him. Are we going to fight for this justice? Yes. Why? So that other young ones who come out there to join any record label be paid their royalty. Are some people going to like it? No. But is it the truth that we must fight for it? Yes. And are we going to fight for it? Yes, even if it takes 100 years. But you know what? This thing is a process. We have to take it one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. They talk about DNA, what do you call it? DNA. Is it DNA? Hello? Am I still in the group?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
You are here.
Okay. They talk about DNA. DNA was not part of our justice for Mohbad, so it does not really concern us. But the dad came out to say he wanted the DNA done because that was one of the distractions and narrative that they brought out, right? And he wants them to do it since they want to do it. Okay, it's fine. But that's a family matter. That's got nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. It's a family matter. Now, I want to ask a question, and I need people to please, be very logical with these questions and answer me this question. I want to ask a question. Have you ever heard of a wife that bore 3, 4 children for her husband? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever amount of children for her husband, married legally to her husband? Have you ever heard of such a woman kill her husband? Can someone answer, please?
Possible. Impossible. In a reality world.
No, it's possible. It's possible. It is possible. There are cases of married women.
It is possible, actually. It's possible.
Okay. So now I want to ask a question again. The reason why I'm asking this question. Whether Wumi's child is biological Mohbad's child or not. So I want to find out from you people. If tomorrow Wumi's child is biologically Mohbad's child, does that mean she is no longer a prime suspect? To those that think she's a prime suspect.
No.
Thank you. So whether the child is for Mohbad or the child is not for Mohbad, according to the law, does it give her a free pass? It doesn't give her a free pass. So if she is the one who has killed Mohbad, whether she has a child for Mohbad or she doesn't have a child for Mohbad, it does not excuse her. It is until the autopsy result comes out and they find out probably maybe, assuming he was poisoned or like they say, he was stabbed, which I did not see, which they never saw anything like that, but let's say that happened. Let's assume that happened. And they now see that, oh, there's poison, there's stab, or there's something. Then they cannot begin to find out what could be the motive, right? They could start beginning to do the investigation. Now, what would be the motive for her to do this? And then they can say, okay, let's check if it's because the child is not his. But that does not make it that because when you do the DNA test and the son is Mohbad's son, it does not excuse her. So I do not know the fuss about all this DNA they are going about. It's a family issue. If Wunmi chooses to say, I want to do the DNA of my son, that's on her. If she says she doesn't want to, that's on her. Until the autopsy result is out and all the investigation is done and they begin to see that there are traces. And then that is when the police can say, okay, I think this is our prime suspect now. Okay, let's begin to look into it. Let's begin to find the motive about it. I don't know whether my explanation is making any sense. But for now, we have said to them, please exhume his body. Let us find out who did it. Because if we did not exhume that body, everybody as at that time, or most people as at that time, had concluded that, oh, because of a voice record that was leaked that said, what's it basing, all stations settled, they felt that they were the ones that did it. So we exhuming that body was to know if truly he was poisoned, he was this, what happened, so that we can know how to trace whatever killed him. So we cannot tell the police how to do their job. We can only ask them to please do their job, but we cannot teach them how to do their job. The police people have not said, oh, they've not come out to say, oh, Wunmi is our prime suspect. And then we begin to say, okay, she's our prime suspect. Okay, let's begin to look into it. No. They've not said that. So why would I want to get involved in that? If tomorrow they come out and by the time they do all their, investigations and they find out that, oh, Wunmi is the one that actually, killed him, or she's the prime, then we will come for her. Then I will come for her personally. But until that is done, we are fighting justice for Mohbad. Go through. Why would I want to be part of the people that want to now, you understand, bully his son or bully the wife, when the law itself has not come to say, oh, she's our prime suspect? When the law has not come to say, oh, Mohbad was poisoned and she was the one that gave him food that he ate, or gave him water that he drank, or gave him injection, or choked him, or daggered him, or whatever it is. We haven't gotten that information from them. So why would I join forces? Am I a judge? If you want to do your investigations, if you do your investigations on social media, do you think that counts in the law front? It doesn't count. If you have things to say, you come down and you join them, and they will tell you exactly where they have been with this case and where they are. Do you understand? And they will help look into it. But I cannot joke on social media. Oh, it is women that killed him. Oh, kineko. Oh, no. A lot of people said, oh, I came out, I said it was Naira Marley. Thank God you guys are replaying that. Please, is there anywhere I said it's Naira Marley that killed him? There's nowhere I said it's Naira Marley that killed him. I only asked the question, what were you doing when he was being brutalized and beaten and harassed and bullied by your closest pal? Your names were being mentioned. He wrote petitions. He arrested Sam Larry once or twice. He wrote petitions about it. What did you do? What did you do about it? That's only the questions I asked. So there is no place we can come out and say, oh, for a certainty, this is the person that did it, until the law can prove to us and say, oh, we after all our investigations that we have done, these are the said people that have done this. This is what happened to Mohbad. So until that happens, I cannot join, so if they like, let them, you understand, get in here, this and that, I put it on you. I saw the lady that said I was the one that told me, and I called my legal team, you understand, got a legal team in the UK to check her out. She doesn't even have money, so if I even sue her to court, she can only be declared bankrupt. Lawyer, so I don't have time. I just leave her. Let her be ranting. There's nothing I want to do with her. Mohbad ranting. Then if you like, you say I'm the one that even flew down to kill Mohbad himself. She's just going to keep ranting. There's nothing I can do with it because if I can waste time. Property job and there's nothing I can do with her. So she can rant from now till next year. The only reason I'm not responding to her is because she's not relevant to my life, and she's not relevant to the case. She can keep blanting and saying whatever rubbish she wants to say. That's on her. It's not on me. So, my people, until we get this justice that we're all clamoring for, we cannot really foresee, oh, this is the person that did it. But my motive initially was clear. It came from a place of motherhood. And it came from a place of, pain and the guilt of that this boy has been shouting out and nobody has been saying anything, nobody has been responding. And obviously I know that there's going to be a lot of PR correction on the other teams because they're going to also want to do the distractions and clear their names and everything. So obviously who are the people they will come for? They'll come for the people that are leading